Hey y'all, what's up? I hope everybody is having a great day. I sure am. I just picked up our beef from the slaughterhouse, and before we got a cow, I looked up so many times to try and find out how much meat am I going to get out of a 1,000-pound steer. How big of a freezer do I need to fit a 1,000-pound steer? I had so many questions, and I thought I would make a video showing you guys what to expect. So I've got all the numbers, and I'm going to break all of the numbers out to show you what you could expect from, in our case, a 915-pound steer. So we're going to do the percentages and show you how it all breaks down. So stick around for that. In just a second, I'll show you that. And another thing, though, we wrecked our Explorer, and we have this rental car right now. So when we went to pick it up, I did not realize how much space it was going to take up in our car. So pay attention to how much space this is, because if you've got a small car, you may need to have somebody help you pick up your steer if you're getting a whole cow. So our rental is this crossover SUV, a little Chevy, I don't know, Trax or something. So that is one full box, and then two full boxes, two packed full coolers, and another absolutely packed full cooler. So it all fit, but if there was much more, I think it would be a little much if you had any smaller vehicle than this. So like I said, if you're getting a whole cow, you may want to see if there's somebody that can help you pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling these boxes inside, and we're going to weigh and get the total weight of everything. And then as we organize our freezer, we're going to weigh and like how many T-bones, how many ribeyes, how many roast, and different things like that, so you guys can see. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we got it all in the house, weighed it all, and we'll go over those numbers again with you. So if we'll go ahead and bring those back up. So we've got 66.1, 64.0, 66.5, 78.6, 43.8, 70.2, which adds up to a total of 389.2. But we've got to subtract out the weight of the coolers, which was 34.2 pounds. Which gives us a total of 355 pounds out of a 915-pound steer, which ends up being around 38.8%. So it's not as much as I was expecting, actually. I had read that you should get anywhere from 55 to 60% out of the hanging weight or the live weight of a steer, which would have been another 100 pounds or better. So I was kind of disappointed, and then I did some more research, and I realized that from the University of Tennessee Agricultural Department, they had a paper that said that's the hot weight before the steer hangs for a couple of weeks, and a lot of the moisture is released from the animal, and then there's also some other things that often do get discarded. I mean, if you don't have, I mean, we kept some of the bones, but the skull, the brain, other things. So I was a little disappointed at first. Maybe some of you guys can chime in that are a little bit more familiar with the process. Let me know, did I get cheated, or is this about right? But like I said, I'm new to this. This is the first cow we've ever brought home from a slaughterhouse. So I'm just giving you what I got, so you can kind of know what to expect if you've never done it before either. So up next, I've got some footage. I've got where I filmed laying out all of the steaks, all of the roast, all of the ground beef, so you can see what it kind of looks like when you bring it in. I had everything cut at 1.25 inches. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. So we had 12 round steaks, chuck roast, tip roast, and fat packs. We had, these are ribs. We had the leg bones cut canoe style. Had 9 sirloin steaks, pretty good size. These are the T-bones. We had 19 of these total. Brisket, a little bit of filet, and the tongue. These are all cubed steak packs, which we had 18 packs, and this is all of our ground beef. I think it ended up being, so there's 83 packs. They're supposed to be 2 pounds, so a little over 160 pounds of ground beef. I didn't realize I did that spin there, but. And then I ended up finding another box. This is still the same as what I already said. We had 2 big briskets, and then we have the heart and the liver, some more rib packs and a sirloin. But and here's some T-bones and ribeyes that I didn't include when I first pulled them out of the box. This is our freezer. We got a 18.1 cubic foot freezer, brand new, totally empty. And we weren't sure how big of a freezer we would need for this, but it ended up filling it up. So we started with ground beef. I took the boxes that they came in and I cut them in half and then put a little opening in the front so that it would kind of keep it stacked a little better. So it took 2 full shelves of ground beef, and then I had some in the bottom there, but I ended up putting all those in the door, and then I put my steaks in the bottom and roast in the bottom. I was a little concerned I wasn't going to fit it all, but it ended up working out all right. But there's not a whole lot more we could have fit in this freezer. That's it. There's a full freezer of 355 pounds of beef. So I hope that helps you know what to expect, because I had no idea. We didn't know what to expect. The slaughterhouse was really helpful. I mean, they walked us through the order, walked us through the potential cuts. Honestly, I think there are a lot more cuts that I could have gotten instead of so much ground beef, but I don't even know what I would do with all of them yet. So as we learn more, we'll try different things, but I'm pretty happy with what we got, and I'm really excited just to have some local stuff, right? Because we're trying to not buy much of anything from the store as far as our food comes. I want it to be local stuff we either produced here on our property or bought from people that I know, and I know how they raise their animals and I know how they raise their food. So yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, if this helped you at all, please comment below if you have anything to add, and yeah, subscribe, and we'll be posting some more stuff soon.